Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of T's Talk Time. I'm your host, Teresa Smith, and today's episode will be entitled Private Schools. It's the second in the series of episodes that I will be doing on this topic of types of schools. I hope that this will be informative for those people who are just starting to take their little ones off to school. So last week I discussed charter schools. However, this week I am changing the focus. For those parents who can afford it, there is another choice or option, and that is private schools. Private schools are usually also religious schools. There are Catholic, Lutheran, Seventh-day Adventist, etc. So not only will you have to think about your budget when choosing these types of schools, but you will have to weigh the idea of whether or not you want your child to learn a religion at school. Once you resolve that issue, you can rest assured that there will be smaller class sizes, stricter rules for students to follow, and lots of bills to pay. Here you'll pay for most extracurricular and regular curriculum activities. You see, time is money. To be fair though, there are scholarships available. Some will make a dent in the price of the tuition at private schools, and others will only scratch the surface. And there is another trade-off as well. Students may have to do community service hours to keep that scholarship. They will also have to keep their GPA or grade point average up in order to keep the scholarship. Some of the scholarships are for academic prowess, and others are for athletic prowess. Still others are only for parents in a low-income bracket. The curriculum will be aligned to the state, but the method of teaching will not be the same as in public or charter schools. School spirit will be high, and everyone will know your child. I mean, really know your child. Private school is more like a little family with everyone working together to get better results. Again, no school is perfect, but there are some private schools that come very close. Safety is also a priority at private school. You usually have to be buzzed in to enter this type school. They usually also have video surveillance around the perimeter of these schools. However, most private schools do not have a school nurse like public schools do. In recent years in New York, both private and public schools have been losing students to charters because charter schools are free, and the best charter schools provide smaller classes and education that is comparable to private schools. So weigh the pros and cons and check your pockets carefully before enrolling your child into a private school. Do your research and look and reach for those scholarships to help you out. Good luck, and talk to you later. P.S. I forgot to mention that your child will have to take an admissions test in order to enter private schools. They will also have to apply and wait for acceptance. So, unlike public school, children have to take admissions tests or do application processes for charter and private schools. Thanks again for listening, and as always, you can reach me on all my social media platforms. I would love to receive your feedback or suggestions for future episodes. Thank you, and have a good evening.